Hi, Coach. This is Wayne from Hong Kong AA Sport Connect. Given that this is a preseason game, do you plan to manage players' minutes to ensure they are fresh and ready for the regular seasons or even the playoff?
Yeah, I think we've had a plan from day one. We knowing that this preseason is a little bit different. You know, the travel here, the 2 games here, and then a quick turnaround for our game 4. So, yeah, I think we did exactly that. We got exactly what we wanted out of our guys for our minutes, and then in game 4, the next one in Tuesday, some other guys will have their opportunity.
In the middle, please.
Hi, Coach. This is Mon from basketballnews.com. I've talked to Book the other day and about how he handles the expectations of being a franchise player. On your end as a coach, how important it is that you surround Book with guys where he can succeed? And second, we've been talking about the games, and now let me ask about yourself. How are you? How do you think have you adjusted to being a head coach for the first time?
You know, with Book, I've said it multiple times how lucky we are. How lucky I am as a first-time head coach, but how lucky we are to have someone like that. You know, he's been here for his entire career. And then everyone knows the player, but the high-character person that he is. He's an incredible worker. He comes to practice. He practices incredibly hard. And he leads. He leads our group. So we're in a great position with Devin Booker as our superstar. And, our playing style is dictated by Book, and we're going to surround him the best we can on both sides of the ball. As far as myself, I think these games are great. The end-of-game situations, no matter who's playing, I think it's good for myself, a new staff, those young guys to get that experience. And then just overall, coming the whole way here to play in front of a real crowd, like the crowd was fantastic. You could feel it rise, the energy rise there at the end of the game. So these games are incredibly important for our own development, not only those young players, but me and my staff.
Hi, Coach. Coming all the way to Macau to play 2 preseason games, what's the most important thing you think you can take away home?
I think it's multifaceted, and I think, we've talked about just bonding as a group. It is a lot of new faces on the roster. So I think the time spent together, whether it's in the plane or in the hotel, I think that has been very, very beneficial for us. And I think at times, like you saw even tonight, we're developing our playing style, again, as a new group. Overall, I think especially the first and the third period, you could really feel with how we want to play on both sides of the ball. So tonight, I felt that more so even in the first game here. So over time, again, we're just going to keep building this thing game by game, use every experience that we get.
One more.
Hi, Coach. There are 4 centers in the squad. You just used 3 centers, although Mark didn't enter the squad today. And how do you adjust their position or opportunity in the future?
I'm sorry, you're going to have to repeat that one, my man.
You got 4 centers.
Yeah, 4 centers.
Four centers.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. No, we have great center depth, and I think you've seen at different times how impactful each of them are. Tonight, Man got some really good reps again, end the game. He's 19 years old. He's played 1 year of college basketball. So he's going to see some highs and lows. I think you saw some highs and lows with him tonight. And Nick, in all 3 preseason games, has played fantastic in his minutes, and also brings a different position, of his skill set, brings a different, just a different to that center position we can play through also. So they're all kind of different players. And we know over the course of 82 games, everyone's going to get their opportunity, and we need everyone. Mark will be another piece to the puzzle. So we're in a good place with our center depth.
And thank you, Coach Journal.